Okay, so we have another edit here, and this is for the camera raw setting in order to create a vignette. So here we have the image that is already edited. It is completely done. I'm just going to add a vignette to keep it from looking so flat and boring. So the first thing you want to do is make sure your images are flat, and then you want to duplicate it and select the top image, the top layer. Okay, so we have two layers. After you've selected it, you want to go to the camera raw. And the way that you do that is by hitting Control-Shift-A. You hold them all down at the same time, and it will take you to the camera raw setting, which looks like this. Once you get there, you want to select the masking tool. Masking, it's right here, and you want to click that. After you've clicked it, you then want to select radial gradient. Okay? After you've selected your radial gradient, it's going to open up into this page. You want to adjust the exposure to -1.00. The feather should be at 80 to make sure it looks nice and soft. And then you want to hit the invert icon, which is here. All right. After you do so, you want to create a really big circle around your subjects. You want to make sure it goes all the way around them. Don't cut off their head. Don't cut off their feet. Don't cut off their arms. Keep it completely around, nice and big. And it'll put the darkness on the outer portion. And then you want to click OK to go back to Photoshop. And then this is what you'll have. That's before and after. See how much depth it gives? Now, while there is darkness like that bled onto them, as you can see it around their entire circumference. There's a little bit of darkness. So what you want to do is only remove it from their faces. So I just put a mask on the top layer where it's darker. I'm going to get a nice small fluffy brush at 100%, and I'm just going to do one click on everyone's face. All right. My image is off. I don't know why it shows the circle like that, but I only did one click on her face. I didn't try to paint it all over. I'm going to adjust the size and do the same thing for him. I'm not going to paint it all over. I'm just going to do one click. Make one circle soft on each face, 100% opacity. And then it took the darkness off, but it's nice and soft where it's not noticeable, where you can tell I went in and painted it or masked it off, and without showing, detail like it should be. Now, if you think it's too dark, like maybe you'll say, well, but I don't like how it looks on the skin, then maybe you want to do just one big fluffy brush just in the center of everything near their heads, but don't worry about their legs and stuff like that. So there you go. I did one click. Each one is just one click. I'm not going in and just painting it off the skin and painting it off the arms. Just one click in the face, one click in the center of them. And then that's what you have. All right. And that's what it should be like. Now, I want to show you what you should not do in this type of situation. You don't want to go in and make a selection. This is another option you could do. Like if you didn't want the darkness on their clothing and everywhere else or whatever, you could select and then do a paint bucket fill or just paint it in with a strong brush. But I say don't do that. So here you have as if we would have taken it all off of them. It's just too bright. You want them to mesh well. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go back a few steps and take that away. And I'm saying do not do the selection where you take it all off of them. Do not do that. And then another thing you don't want to do is grab a small brush and like take it off the hands, take it off the feet, take it off the arm, or move it off of places where you don't think it. Don't do that. Just keep the nice fluffy one clicks. Each face should have one click. All this, you don't have to do this because it's just you'll end up missing a place or something like that, and it's too detail oriented. Plus, I want there to be a gradient. So we're going to back up a few steps, and you don't want to do that, okay? You just need to do clicks. One click per face, and then one click in the center with a big brush if it's necessary, like that, okay? And that's pretty much all you need to do in order to get that look where it's nice and popping. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.